This meeting is being recorded.
The next problem from chapter 1.9, tells us that, if you're having trouble paying attention during a long lecture, specifically organic chemistry, it's not the content that's to blame, but rather it could be your levels of acetylcholine. So this neurotransmitter might be, in lower levels than needed for you to maintain focus. So we are asked to identify formal charges in this molecule, acetylcholine. So here it is over here. We're going to use our skills that we looked at in some previous problems where carbon, in order to be neutral, would have 4 bonds, or at least 4 valence electrons surrounding it. So we're going to use the 4-bond rule to kind of speed things along. Oxygen tends to have 4 bonds and, I'm sorry, not 4 bonds, but rather 2 bonds and 2 lone pairs to satisfy its octet and remain neutral. And then we're going to look at hydrogen as well. And as long as the hydrogen has 1 bond, we know that it's happy and neutral. And actually, we forgot nitrogen here. So nitrogen, we know, has 5 valence electrons. So usually, to be neutral, that would be 3 bonds and 1 lone pair. Okay. So these are our 4 atoms that are in this acetylcholine molecule. So let's go through, we'll just kind of check them off as we confirm that they will be neutral and not have any formal charge. So our hydrogens over here all have 1 bond, they look good. This carbon has 4 bonds, that is neutral. The next carbon over, also 4 bonds. The oxygen, check the oxygen rule, 2 bonds, yep. 2 lone pairs, all right, that's neutral. The next oxygen over, same thing, 2 bonds, 2 lone pairs. Let's speed it up. Hydrogen, 1 bond, and all of these. All right, so we'll just confirm these are all neutral hydrogens. And let's confirm all the remaining carbons all have 4 bonds. Okay, so our focus here is on this nitrogen, which has 4 bonds. And we see down here our neutral rule, if you will, has nitrogen having 3 bonds and 1 lone pair. So this nitrogen, since it has 4 bonds and does not have that lone pair, we would do our formal charge of 5 valence electrons minus. We have 4 bonds and 1 lone pair. We would end up with a rather 4 bonding, no lone pairs, 5 minus 4, which gives us a +1 formal charge. So this nitrogen has that +1 formal charge.